commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Any questions? Any questions? Let's touch them up and have a great fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event.
Shuler
comes out with a beautiful
elbow.
Right away. Nice leg kick and great speed by Chris Lukusa.
And Lukusa is someone who loves, just throws heavy leather.
Shuler as well. He has 5 wins in his professional. In his professional Muay Thai career. 4 of them come by ways of knockout. Did a little ninja roll there. Chris in a neutral corner looking apologetic. Shuler taking the time that he needs. I mean, that landed flush. That was a soccer kick.
That was, yeah.
While we're waiting for the action to begin, please follow us on FridayNightFights.com and also on social media. Our next event is August 14th at The Modern. That's 537 West 27th Street in New York. We're going to have a fantastic main event. That's Elijah Clark versus Brett Hlavacek and Joe St. Pierre versus Justin Grustwitz. Very, very seasoned guys in the Muay Thai scene. And here we go, we're starting the action again. Oblique kick to the leg by Shuler. Nice body jab by Chris Lukusa. Now both guys here in the feeling out process, still in the beginning of round 1.
And they're trading them, yeah.
Oh, nice combination going from downstairs back to upstairs by Chris Lukusa. Lukusa trying to just figure out how heavy, you know, Shuler is on his legs. Nice knee that lands up the middle. Lukusa has a record of 6 wins and 1 loss. You know, both of them know the other one's power, so they're being tentative about throwing anything.
People looking to pry in and get an elbow in.
Right.
Ooh,
and then beautiful rolling under the boxing of Chris Lukusa. Nice overhand that lands, then an elbow. And they tie each other up there. Lukusa kind of ran in and lost his balance there. He didn't really have good footing when he tried to throw the uppercut. Towards the end of that round, they were both kind of running at each other.
You want some excitement on it.
Right. All right, so here we go, coming into the second round. Shuler pops that jab out immediately. Chris Lukusa just looking to throw some very, very heavy leather.
Nice jab. And Shuler just answers right back. And Lukusa just wildcat out of the corner.
Yeah, they are just throwing everything they have at each other. Big elbow lands there for Shuler before they tie up. Tomsconzo separates them. A big jab lands right there in the beginning of that exchange, and a nice knee. Chris Lukusa is just really going for it. He's not really letting, the ref's not really letting them work much in the clinch.
Clinch at all, no. They're waiting each other out a little bit.
Not really sure. I think, you know, you see Lukusa kind of looked at the crowd for a second.
There seems to be a little bit of a swelling on Lukusa's head right now.
I believe that was from an elbow.
Yeah, it's mousing up just above his left eye. And again, if Shuler can target that with an elbow.
Nice combination lands there, right down the middle.
A little bit of misplacement with the elbows.
Yeah, you know, there's some back of the head elbow strikes towards that exchange. Didn't land. Nice combination there.
You're starting to see some leather marking on Shuler's head as well.
Right down the middle through the guard of Shuler.
Well, Lukusa seemed to have no problem so far finding that jab a home. Oh.
Shuler jumping in with a jumping elbow. Lukusa ties up and is dumped to the canvas.
Oh.
A nice combination, and the right hand lands through the guard and over the glove.
Overhand right.
Yeah, over the glove of Andre Shuler. Goes for a jumping front kick. And that ends our second round.
It's just setting things down. Right off the get-go, boom. Lukusa's right back in.
Lukusa using a big elbow as he walks
Huge
inside.
Elbow walks right through. Missing with the hook. Double jab. Oh, big right hand.
Nice overhand right that lands by Shuler towards the end of that exchange. Now again, you know, it's not MMA. You know, you cannot throw. You can sweep, but you cannot throw. You cannot pick your opponent up and toss them. And another groin shot. These guys really, you know, even though they're pros, they've got to keep their composure and be a little bit more selective.
It's the excitement seems to get a little bit overwhelming.
Right.
And that's where you start to see the
mistakes.
And the acrobatics. I mean, I'm a fan of it when it's thrown well, but when it's thrown as kind of a I've run out of options thing, it shows.
You can see Lukusa here just trying to get his win, catch his breath, and calm his nerves. Both guys seem to be very anxious in this fight. It's either they know a little bit about each other's history, you know, possibly Lukusa is worried about Shuler's record of having 5 wins and 4 of them by TKO. He wants to be the one to have that TKO, but you can see he's like really just kind of throwing his heavy leather, not being balanced.
You're not keeping control of it, yeah.
There was an elbow there that lands by Lukusa.
Lukusa taking good direction from his corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Shuler's kind of egging Lukusa on.
Yeah, he's egging him on, keeping a low guard, keeping his hands around his waist. He goes for like a Sanchai kick, but did not have one hand placed on the ground, so it was like a double jump.
And back and forth. I mean, no one's really connecting with that big shot,
But they're continuing to go for it.
Yep.
There's a bit of a welt on the left side of Shuler's head, probably from some of the elbows that Lukusa has landed. Now, in the last fight, Rob Rogan has mentioned that, you know, as we go into this round.
Oh, axe kick there.
Yeah, Shuler was going for an axe kick. Nice leg kick that lands by Chris Lukusa.
And if Chris stays there and sticks with your basic combinations, I think he'd do a lot better.
Right, he's got to try to go straight down the middle, especially with his power. That was a beautiful elbow there.
Sure. Lukusa needs to start leading off with his hands.
That looked like it was the back of the head, though.
Elbow.
And Scanzo gives him a warning. Again, those are very dangerous. You know, you can hit somebody's nerves, skull. It's just very dangerous.
Lukusa backs him up to the ropes. Ref
tied up
breaks
in
him.
a body lock. I know, Gavin, you're a fan of just keeping the clinch and letting it go for a while.
Well, if they're working, yeah. I mean, this is almost like
they didn't get a chance to really work. I mean, you know, now with glory rules and everything like that, it just seems that the referees are quick to stop the clinch.
Yeah. Lukusa keeps his balance, sets into a low kick.
Good combination by Chris Lukusa there. Like I was saying, you know, they had fought before. From what I heard, it was also a very close fight. And Shuler was able to come out the victor in that. And I believe Chris Lukusa is really looking for vengeance here. He doesn't want to let, you know, Shuler set up anything. You know, but he is obviously the more active fighter. There's spinning back kick lands.
Oh, beautiful right uppercut.
Oh, a head kick.
Unaffected, Lukusa dumps him off it.
Really, just big shots landed by both guys. Just pushed down and pushed him. This is getting messy. This is just getting messy.
That swelling is definitely increasing on the top of Lukusa's head or above that left eye. Yeah, it's definitely expanding.
Oh, beautiful head kicks.
Oh.
He's coming out with a front hook kick. Hook kick off the front leg.
Oh, it catches him with an elbow and he pops back up.
Yeah, very nice. Dumped right out of the ring. mean, these guys are really getting wild here in this 5th and final round. It looks like Lukusa is really, really trying to hurt him because he doesn't want this to go to the judges. As you can see, Shuler's here telling him that he's hitting him in the back of the head with those elbows. They're just kind of throwing everything they have at each other. Lukusa looking to unload his hands as Shuler shells up.
Shuler is, again, visibly tired.
He is exhausted. Still been able to keep his hands up a lot in the exchanges.
And Shuler's just walking in with his hands down.
The leg kicks with not a lot of steam on him. A good uppercut, but does not land. It does not land by Shuler in that exchange.
Lukusa in the corner.
Lukusa's still coming forward though, but he is hitting him in the back of the head, and another groin shot.
Oh.
Tom Sconzo continues the action. I mean, Shuler really looks exhausted. He's just waiting for Tom Sconzo to break it up. Hunched over to his knees as Chris Lukusa tries to continue his attack. Uppercut lands by Shuler. Head kick goes over his head.
A lot of brutal and missed shots going on here.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know if it's they just lost their accuracy, they're too tired to be accurate.
I think you're correct in saying that.
What do you think is leading to a lot of the issues that these guys are having here in the 5th round? I mean, they're still fighting their heart out. They're still very much in the game.
Absolutely fighting their heart out. And again, beautiful throw from Shuler.
Nice throw from Shuler. And that ends.
That ends it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action here at the Broad Street Ballroom, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge A scores this bout 48-47 for Lukusa. Judge C scores this bout 49-46 for Shuler. Judge B scores this contest 48-47 for your winner by split decision, Chris Super Switz Lukusa.
And Lukusa pulls it out in the last round.
He was able to stay very active. He didn't look as exhausted in the 4th and 5th round.